is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I hope everybody had a wonderful national scrapbooking weekend this past weekend. I know that I had tons of fun and I actually got to do a little playing and join in on some of the challenges. So this one in particular was from the Spiegel Mom Scraps Facebook page. And the first challenge was put a ring around it, put a ring on it. I can't remember exactly the wording, but I had done some fussy cutting of these flowers from the carousel collection of I guess it's a 6x8 pad as one of my 100-day challenge of getting in my scrapbook room. And so one day I just fussy cut this paper and had it sitting on my desk. I didn't know what I would use it for, but when I saw this challenge, I was like, oh, I'm going to make it into a wreath. So I basically just kind of put them on this wood grain piece of paper from Carousel as well. And then I found this sweet collage of pictures of my best friend's daughter, Adele. And this is from her first birthday. And my daughter had to buy her this ginormous unicorn. This stuffed animal is bigger than this poor little girl. But she loved it, and I took a bunch of pictures because my daughter wasn't there to see her. So I didn't quite have enough flowers to make it all the way around. So I found this piece of a bingo card, which is from the same collection, and I figured I could use that as space placement. So then I glued it down a little bit and took it to my sewing machine and sewed around it with some gold thread. And here I am realizing that my wreath is slightly off-centered, so I decided I'm going to add a little bit more paper. I thought I might use the back of the paper, but it was swans and I decided not to. I decided to find what I was looking for when I was looking for a piece of paper was that color of the leaves. And I found it in this piece of American Crafts paper that I got from Joann's. So it's super thin. Definitely not going to hold up for much, but to just use that little piece on the side totally works for me. So I'm just using my mat to basically turn it back into a 12x12 piece of paper. And I've not actually ever used my mat that way, which is kind of funny. But the mat starts at 1. So I originally put it at 12. I was thinking, okay, that's a 12x12. And then I was like, wait a minute. That's less than what I ripped off. So you actually have to go to 13. So lesson learned. I grabbed this die cut that says Delightful Day, and that is also from the Carousel collection. And then I found that I had missed a flower. So I thought, oh, I wonder if there's some particular way that I can get that in. And I don't believe that I do. So I'm just going to add a little bit of foam to the back of the picture just to give it some height. And it's just backed in one of the gold foil papers from the Carousel collection in the paper pad. And because I put that up on foam, I needed to also put this Delightful Day up on foam as well. So you just get to watch me cut foam, I guess. So I'm just going to add this to the top and then grab my gold sequins again, and I just want to kind of scatter those around. And sorry it got a little blurry there. Apparently I was just putting sequins on so fast that it just blurred up. But I promise you're not missing anything. It's just putting sequins down, and there it is again. See, not a whole lot different. So I do attach this with, actually it's just whatever white or liquid glue that I have. I don't even know what it's called. It's super old. And there was this cute little camera, and oh, I do get that flower on there. It goes underneath the camera. So I create a little cluster down there at the bottom. I'm going to add a sequin to the middle of that camera. So there is my little bottle of glue, and I'm going to glue everything down and realize that that particular sequin was not attached, and give you guys a little close-up there along with some close-up pictures. So I love how this turned out. I think it's super cute, and I'm not a big fussy cutter, but this fussy cutting was absolutely worth it 100%. So I hope you guys are having a good week, and I will see you next time. Remember to wear your crown. Bye!